guys, it's me, Danny from Enigma Rooms, and I'm here with you once again for a Friday night quiz. But as always, it doesn't matter if it's not Friday or at night. You can play it Tuesday in the daytime if you want to. It's another quiz, all right? It's a virtual pub quiz. We've got 50 questions split across 5 rounds, 10 questions in each round. Them rounds this week are knowledge and trivia, as always. We've got the entertainment round. We've got a round based roughly around technology, and then I've not got one, but I've got 2 picture rounds for you. They are the Sitcom Stars and what are they advertising? So slightly different picture rounds, but we'll get onto them. But hopefully we'll have a good laugh going through those. All right. Now, if you're joining us, welcome. Please like and subscribe. We do a quiz every single week for you. We've got a couple of YouTube shorts and we've got some daft little videos on our TikTok pages as well. But yeah, like and subscribe, that really helps us out. I'm just going to go through all 50 questions, then I'll do the answers at the end. You can, write down your scores on your pen and paper. You can text it on your phone if you want. You can shout at the screen, but I'm pre-recorded, so I'm not going to respond. But hey, let's get over and done with it. Let's crack on with the quiz. Let's get on to round 1. Yes, knowledge and trivia. Yes, it's a general knowledge round, but here we go. 10 questions. Your time starts now. Number 1. What is the largest lake in the UK by surface area? What is the largest lake in the UK by surface area? Tough one, that. It's a tough one, isn't it? You get roughly around 10 seconds to answer as well, guys. I always keep forgetting to mention that. And I say roughly because sometimes it's quick, sometimes it's longer. Question number 2. The O2 Arena in London is a big events venue. Venue. I'll start that again. The O2 Arena in London is a big events venue. But what was it called originally? So when it was first built, what did it open as? So the O2 Arena in London is a big events venue. But what was it called originally? Number 3. Which element has the chemical symbol Fe? Big F, small e. Fe. Fe. Which element has the chemical symbol Fe? Number 4, that's Yorkshire for 4. What is the capital of China? China. I was trying to do a Donald Trump impression then, but I wasn't very good with it. China. What is the capital of China? Question number 5, British history now, are you ready? Who was the Prime Minister during World War I? Who was the Prime Minister during World War I? Question number 6. Which planet in our solar system, we're not talking about anyone else's solar system, just ours, in our solar system has the most moons? Which planet in our solar system has the most moons? I spend my days just mooning all over. Which planet? Question number 7. What is the second smallest country in the world by land area? What is the second smallest country in the world by land area? That sounds like a country in itself, that, doesn't it? Land area. Yeah, I went to Land Area on my holidays. It was nice. Is the place called Land Area? Yeah, the Londinians in Land Area. Anyway. Ooh. Question number 8. No cheating. You'll understand why I'm saying that. No cheating on this one. Just answer it as you think. You can't go and get a reference for this. But how many sides does a 20p coin have? No cheating. You can't get a 20p coin. Don't look at one. Keep your hands out your pockets. I mean, you should have your hands out your pockets anyway. So question number 8 is how many sides does a 20p coin have? And that's a coin we have here in England and Scotland. Well, I should say the UK, shall I? Question number 9. How long did the 100 Years' War last? Yes, this is a trick question. How long did the 100 Years' War last? You either know it or you don't, I think. And if you don't know it, you will know it after this, because this is a popular quiz question, I think. It comes up a lot. Question number 10, and your final question in the general knowledge and trivia round. Which supermarket would you collect nectar points? Which supermarket would you collect nectar points? There we go, that's your knowledge and trivia round out the way. As I say, I'll do all the questions first and then I'll do the answers afterwards. On to our entertainment round. So this could be TV, film, music, theatre, books, anything like that, games, whatever. Let's see what we've got this week. So question number 1 in the entertainment round. Who plays Captain Barbossa in the Pirates of the Caribbean film franchise? Who plays Captain Barbossa in the Pirates of the Caribbean film franchise? Question number 2. Who wrote the musical Blood Brothers? Who wrote the musical Blood Brothers? Question number 3. What 80s film saw Steve Martin, Martin Short and Chevy Chase team up as silent movie stars who were mistaken for real heroes? So what 80s film saw Steve Martin, Martin Short and Chevy Chase team up as silent movie stars mistaken for real heroes? Question number 4. I think this is like a cult film, I'd say. And those who know the film will know the answer straight away. What was the name of the pub in Shaun of the Dead? What was the name of the pub in Shaun of the Dead? Question number 5. Which console was released by Nintendo in 2006? Which console was released by Nintendo in 2006? Question number 6. Who played the original Lara Croft in the 2001 films Tomb Raider? The grandfather clock knows this one. How do you know that one? Ah, okay. Who played? And be honest, if anyone played Tomb Raider games as a kid, we all locked the butler in the freezer, didn't we? It wasn't just me. Everyone did that. We all locked him in the freezer, yeah? Question number 7. What is the name of the fictional school in the Matilda musical? What is the name of the fictional school that is in the Matilda musical? Question number 8. Who wrote the Tracy Beaker books? Dun 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 dun. I connect that country. If you ever watched the TV show, I thought it had a good theme song. Anyway, who wrote the books Tracy Beaker, or the Tracy Beaker, the books? Question number 9. What was the first feature-length animated film ever released? What was the first feature-length animated film ever released? And finally, number 10 for your entertainment round. Who hosts the TV game show The Chase? So who hosts the TV game show The Chase? And there we go, that is your tentertainment round. On to your next round, which is a tech round, or the technology round, okay? So there's some tech questions in here. We're loosely basing these questions around tech. It's just more general knowledge questions, but loosely based around tech. I think this is going to be a challenge for most of you, but let's find out. Question number 1 in the tech round. Who is credited for inventing the World Wide Web? Who is credited for inventing the World Wide Web? Not the internet, but the World Wide Web. They are two different things. Question number 2. What was Apple's first product? What was Apple's first product? Question number 3. Which company developed the video game Minecraft? Which company developed the video game Minecraft? Question number 4. In terms of the internet and the World Wide Web itself, what does HTTP stand for? What does HTTP stand for? In the world of computers, what does HTTP stand for? We've all seen it. We've all seen it written there. It's in URLs, it's in links, it's in, script and things. What's it stand for? Question number 5. What year was the first iPhone released? Oh, what year was the first iPhone released? I remember it well. Question number 6. Who founded the space company Blue Origin? Who founded the space company Blue Origin? Not heard a lot from them since, actually. Must be digging away at the background at something. Question number 7. Again, in the world of computers, what does USB stand for? Well, we use USBs all the time. A USB stick, a USB drive, pen drive, whatever you want to call it. USB. I used to have one as a kid. I'm sure it was a monkey's face. That when you plugged it into your computer, the face lit up. But yeah, USB, what does it stand for? Lots of acronyms in this one, isn't there? Question number 8. Question number 8 is, who co-founded Microsoft with Bill Gates? Do you want a clue? It was his best friend. At the time, I don't know if it still is. At the time it was. Yes, it was co-founded by Bill Gates and... Question number 9. This one made me laugh. I like this one. Which social media platform was originally called Peekaboo? I don't know if they said it like that. That's how I'm saying it. But which social media platform was originally called Peekaboo? And finally, question number 10 for your technologically round. What is the name of the humanoid robot created by Boston Dynamics, known for doing backflips? So what was the name of the robot created by Boston Dynamics, known for doing backflips? Quite a tough round, but it's over and done with now. Okay, on to our first picture round, okay? This one I've called Sitcom Stars. Now, the idea is I'm going to show you a picture of the cast, and all you've got to tell me is what the name of the sitcom is, okay? Some are easy, some are hard, but let's see. I mean, you might know them all, you might know none. Let's have a go. So, picture number one, name the TV show, name the sitcom that has this cast. So, name the TV show that has this cast. Question number two. Which sitcom had this cast? If you know it, that's an alright impression, I think. Question number three. Name the sitcom. Question number four. Same question. Name the sitcom. Question number five. Again, I'm going to have to refer back to the previous question. What is this sitcom? Based on that cast, who are they? What's the name of the sitcom? Question number six. Name the situation comedy based on this cast. Question number seven. Name this violent bunch. Question number eight. My wife doesn't like this one. She liked it, but there's a girl in it who pulls over the top, exaggerated facial expressions, apparently, which I think is comedy. So I'm all right with it. Question number nine, my favourite. What's my favourite sitcom called? I probably have told you this in a previous quiz. So if you don't know, that's your fault for not paying attention to me, is it? Or not watching the previous quizzes. In fact, go back and watch all the previous quizzes and then come back to this question. And question number 10, finally, name the sitcom based on this cast. Just watched it all again recently, still makes me laugh. And there we go, there's the Sitcom Stars round. The picture round number two is what is it advertising? So I'm going to show you a still from a UK advert. Sorry, outside UK people, but this is going to be a UK based round. So it's a UK advert, and all you've got to do is tell me what it is that it's advertising. Now, there's going to be plenty in here that you'll go, oh, I remember that. But what is the question? What is it advertising is the question. So number one. What is this guy advertising? What's he advertising? Question number two. Do you remember these guys? Oh, that guy. There was more of them. What were they advertising though? And did the advertising work? Did you ever buy a product based on the advert? Or did you just go to the shop and go, yeah, I'll have one of that. Oh, I've heard of that. Oh, look, that looks good. So-and-so next door bought 3, she has this. Question number 3. Now, I have tried to get a very clear image of this. It's tough. This is the clearest image I've got. So I'm going to give you a little bit of a tagline just to go with it. Just to make it, in case you don't recognise it straight away, I'm going to say the words, Belly's gonna get ya. What we're advertising though. Question number 4. Action replay, please. What is this advert? What's it advertising? What's it advertising? Number 5. These little alien dudes. Seen him in the... Where were they? They were in the National Media Museum in Bradford. I saw these guys. Not live. They were just like there, you know, in a case. But what were they advertising? Do you remember? I want to say this is going to be an 80s advert. And I also want to say I don't think the product exists anymore. You can certainly get variations of it, but I don't think I've seen this particular product in a while. What do I know? Question number 6. Followed top, followed 6, followed top, followed tick, followed top, followed tick, followed top. Who is it? What are they advertising? Do you remember it? Dun 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 dun. Question number 7 is epic. What's it advertising though? Question number 8. Do you remember the boy on the bike on the hill? If you do, you could probably tell me what it's advertising. Before I say this next one, before I show you the next image, I feel if you don't immediately sing the song, at least in your head, you're not going to get it. Question number 9, please. Are you singing it? We'll have a sing-along later, don't worry. And question number 10, I feel you're going to know this advert based on this person, but you might not know it just from this image. But let's have a go. Bing! What were they advertising there? What were it? What were they advertising? Sorted, okay. Well, thank you very much for playing the quiz, guys. I hope you did well. Let's move on to our answers now. But before I do, I am going to say it again. I know I'm going to get bored in saying it, but please like the video. Subscribe. We're starting to put more and more content out there as well for just silly little videos. Again, as I mentioned last week, we've got other social media accounts. We've got things like Facebook and Instagram, TikTok. We have got Pinterest. What else have we got out there? We've got a LinkedIn. We've got a website. And of course, we've got YouTube. So here are all our social media handles and things. So please, if you're on any of them, I'm pretty sure we follow back on most things anyway, if that's what you're after. And you don't have to accept our follow if you don't want to, that's fine. But there you go. Other than that, guys, let's move on to our answers. So knowledge and trivia, question number 1. I'm just going to fire through these as quick as I can. So if you need to slow me down, please do so. Just slow me down, slow back the playback speed or pause me or something like that. So question number 1, what is the largest lake in the UK by surface area? That is a lake called Loch Ness, and that is located in Northern Ireland. The O2 Arena was originally called the Millennium Dome. Do you remember that? It had a big body in it. It was the Millennium Eye, the Millennium Dome, and oh yeah, the grandfather clock remembers that one. So there we go. Question number 3, the element for Fe is iron. The capital city of China is Beijing. The Prime Minister during World War I, not World War II, World War I, was David Lloyd George. So well done if you got that one. Number 6, the planet in our solar system with the most moons is Saturn. It's got something like 200 odd moons. Crazy. Like, it's just greedy, that Saturn. Like, we've only got 1. Hoth's got 2. Like, give us more moons. Number 7, what is the second smallest country in the world? Now, obviously, the smallest country in the world is Vatican City. And again, that's a popular question on many quizzes. So, what is the second smallest by land area? That is Monaco. Well done if you got that. Number 8, how many sides does a 20p piece have? So that is 7. So well done. If you got a coin out, that's cheating. Now you don't get any points for that. If you got a coin out, or someone in the room got a coin out, or you saw him put a cheeky hand in the pocket, or slip their hand into the purse or wallet or something like that, no points for them. How long did the 100 Years' War last? It lasted 116 years. Why is it still called the 100 Years' War? Because it's just easy, it's catchier, isn't it? Do you remember the 116 Years' War? Oh, shut up. 100 Year War will do. And of course, it is Sainsbury's That is the supermarket that you collect nectar points. On to the entertainment round. The pirate known as Captain Barbossa was played by Geoffrey Rush. The musical Blood Brothers was written by Willie Russell. The 80s film that stars Steve Martin, Chevy Chase and Martin Shaw as mistaken heroes was Three Amigos. Yes, fantastic 80s film that, full of comment, very good. If you've not seen it, source it out. I don't know what it's on, but I'll give it a watch. It is a good laugh. The pub in Shaun of the Dead was, of course, the Winchester. The console released by Nintendo in 2006 was Nintendo Wii. Who played Lara Croft in the original 2001 Tomb Raider film? That was Angelina Jolie. Or Jolie. What is the name of the fictional school in Matilda the musical? That is Cruncham Hall, or Cruncham Hall Primary School. But Cruncham Hall will do just fine. Cruncham, if you put Cruncham, I'll take that as an answer. Who wrote the Tracy Beaker books? That was Jacqueline Wilson. The first feature-length animated film was Snow White. Well done, Disney, for that one. And finally, who hosts the TV show The Chase? That is Bradley Walsh. There's a noise happening in the distance. I'm trying to figure out what it is, but it doesn't matter because it doesn't concern you. So I'm going to carry on the tech round. Tough round, this one, I think. This is where people are going to lose a lot of points, I reckon. But, prove me wrong. Let's have a look. The person credited with inventing the World Wide Web was Tim Berners-Lee. The first product by Apple was the Apple I computer. Which company developed the video game Minecraft? I think Lara Croft. Minecraft. Actually, Tomb Raider and Minecraft mix there. Minecraft, right? I want some royalties for that. But that was Mojang or Mojang, whichever way you want to pronounce it. I think it's Mojang. I think it is. You pronounce the J. HTTP stands for Hypertext Transfer Protocol. The first iPhone was released in 2007. The founder of the space company Blue Origin, that was Jeff Bezos. The Amazon guy. Yeah, the guy who can get divorced and still be a billionaire rather. USB stands for Universal Serial Bus. I mean, yeah, it transfers things from one place to another. I get it. Who co-founded Microsoft with Bill Gates? That was his friend Paul Allen. Which social media platform was originally called Peekaboo? Snapchat. I believe they changed it because there was something that sounded similar to its name, Peekaboo, so there we go. Number 10, what is the robot called by Boston Dynamics, known for doing backflips? That was called Atlas. So if you've got at least half points in there, well done. Tough round, I think. So on to the Sitcom Stars. So again, based on the cast that I showed you earlier, what are the names of the sitcoms? So number 1 was The Big Bang Theory. Number 2 was Home Improvement. Number 3 was Seinfeld. Number 4 was New Girl. Hey girl, how's it going? Number 5 was Everybody Loves Raymond. Number 6 was Good Night, Sweetheart. Number 7, these violent people were called The Young Ones. So just before Bottom and anything like that, they were The Young Ones. Also, they sang with Cliff Richard. The Derry Girls was on number 8. Number 9 was Not Going Out, Just Staying In. Hanging around with my head in a spin. Yeah, it's Not Going Out. Lee Mack. That was that cast there is the original cast. So series 1 was the original cast because she moved back to America, that girl, and then they started with the Lucy, who stayed in the cast forever. Then I don't know if you can hear that, but that's people having a good time here at Enigma Rooms. You can too. www.enigmarooms.co.uk. Book online. And finally, this one is the IT Crowd Father. Fantastic, really funny. A lot of people are discovering this now because of the Last One Laughing with Richard Ayoade being in that. People going, who is he? What's he done? I know a couple of people that have discovered it because of it, and I'm glad because it's great, in my opinion. Number 1 of the advertising round. So remember, what is it advertising? The first one, this gorilla here, that was the Cadbury's advert. There's 2 adverts I remember from Cadbury's. That was one of them, and the other one was, are you ready? Do you remember that one? Do you remember the 2 kids that did the eyebrow thing? Yeah. Anyway, number 2, these guys, they advertised Tetley's tea bags. I'll give you a point if you put tea. You can have tea, that's fine. Number 3, belly's gonna get you, belly's gonna get you. That was Reebok, the Reebok shoe. So basically the guy put on the Reebok trainers, ran away from the belly, kept him fit. You can't do adverts like that these days. That is a classic product of its time, that. I agree, I think it's fine. I don't think you should be body shaming people or anything like that. I absolutely agree with that rule, but I'm just saying that is a product of its time. Number 4, you've been tangoed! Yes, it was advertising tango again. This one caused a lot of controversy in the playground when I was a kid because everyone watched the advert and then come behind you, bang, both ears, popped an eardrum. There we go. Number 5, this one, these robots were, well, they were making instant mashed potato. They were basically smashing in water and potato, and it was called Smash. So that is the product that was called. It was instant mashed potato. I do believe, let me know, maybe I'll Google it afterwards if I remember. But they definitely, I've not seen Smash anywhere. I've seen products like that, it was instant mashed potato, but I've not seen Smash in a while. Tick, followed tock, followed tick, followed tock, dun 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 dun. These horses coming out of the waves. That was a Guinness advert. And this guy, who feels epic? That was Money Supermarket or moneysupermarket.com. Number 8, the boy, the bike, the hill. That was Hovis. Number 9, the red car and the blue car had a race. All Red wanted to do was stuff his face. He ate everything he sees, from trucks to prickly trees. But good or blue, he took the Milky Way. Milky Way, that's right, he was advertising the Milky Way. Crispy and lime. And finally, this is Barry Scott. And he is advertising new silly bang, bang, and the dirt is gone. There we go, guys. That's the quiz for this week. I hope you had fun. I hope you got a good score. Let me know what your score is in the comments below. And also, if you've got any suggestions for future quizzes. Other than that, guys, my name is Danny from Enigma Rooms here in Doncaster. Thank you very much, and see you again next week. Bye.